Welcome. I'm Anthony Maldonado.
And I'm Madison Nolan with Instructional Services here at RUSD. Thank you for taking a moment to learn about a resource called Vocab Detective.
Maddie, it's often hard to get students writing and talking about math, let alone finding the time to create the materials needed to do so. Do you know any resources aligned to our district's focus on language commitments?
You're right, it can be difficult to get students writing and talking in math, but we have you covered. We have a resource called Vocab Detective. This document uses a visual along with the targeted word bank aligned to an essential standard. This resource also embeds the language commitments, allowing for student conversations centered around academic and content vocabulary. It's accessible to all students regardless of where they're at in their learning. Let's watch how this activity is used, starting off with some student investigation. Individually, students took on the role of a detective to investigate words represented by the visual. They do this by highlighting, labeling, and describing how the words are connected to the visual. They also had the opportunity to write why some words were not highlighted or were missing. This pushes them beyond identification and into articulation and justification.
This is awesome, but when did the collaborative conversations take place?
Actually, that's the next step. Let's take a look at how students collaborated and discussed their thoughts.
That was our first round. That was individual. Our second round is elbow partner, right? So you have an elbow partner. Person sitting in position red, you are going to go first. And then we're going to switch roles. And then blue will go and red will listen. Thumbs up if you understand. Who's speaking again first? Red. How long am I giving you?
1 minute.
All right. Red goes. You start first. Your time starts now. Okay.
Mouse power is efficient because it shows how long it takes her. I put graph is missing because this is a graph, not a number line.
So this last round, be my partner for me, Jaylene, again. We are going to be moving around, okay? Now, by moving around, we're going to get out of our seat and we're going to raise our hand like this. Go ahead and raise your hand. You're going to speak with somebody at another table. So Jaylene's here. For example, if I'm over here, she and I are going to find each other. We're going to put our hands up because we're looking for a partner. Then we're going to slap 5 and put our hands down. That means she and I are partners for this next round. Does everybody understand? You got about 20 seconds to find somebody. Go.
Origin, the equivalent ratio, about per hour per time.
Did you highlight? I'll tell them all the words you highlighted.
Okay, so I highlighted origin, miles per hour, and y equals kx. So I got origin because that's where the start of the graph is. And then I got miles per hour because it's kind of like this one, but in a different way.
All right, about 10 more seconds. I see some students taking notes. Did you guys agree on things? Did you both have table? What about this one? Maybe you should put proportional relationship because he's absolutely right. That word is missing. And this is a proportional relationship. So write it down, Gavin.
Wow, I heard students making connections and using math vocabulary in their conversations. I also noticed she used a couple different ways to get the students collaborating. Are these the best grouping strategies to use?
These are some great grouping strategies, but you can actually use whatever methods work for you. The RUSD placemats are a great starting point if you're looking for ways to group students. No matter what grouping methods you use, the goal is to have students sharing and learning from one another. Now let's see how we can debrief this activity to validate student thinking and highlight students' discussions with one another.
What's a word that you did not highlight? Raise your hand. Let me know. A word that you did not highlight. Go ahead, Christian. Equation. Why did you not highlight equation?
Because there's an equation shown right.
Do we agree with Christian? Absolutely. There's no equation shown here, right? What's another word that we did not highlight? Nathaniel. Table. How many of you highlighted or put down table? All right. What about a word that is missing? What is missing from this original vocabulary list that should be there? Max.
Proportional relationship.
Ooh. Is proportional relationship up here at all? It is? Max. Is it missing?
Yes.
Why should proportional relationship be in this?
Because on the graph, the line starts from the origin 0, 0 and goes straight across.
And what do we know about lines that start at 0, 0 and go straight? What do we know about them?
They're proportional relationship.
Right. There's a proportional relationship because remember the two things have to happen. Got to start at the origin and it's got to be a straight line.
Now, I could definitely see the benefit to debriefing. Serious question though. Where will teachers find the time to create this? After all, time is our biggest enemy.
Time is definitely limited. Thankfully, they have already been created and are located on our secondary math website. We have one for every essential standard from Math 7 to Math 3.
Wow, one for every essential standard? That addresses a time issue. So when could teachers use these?
That's a great question. Vocab detectives can be used at the beginning, middle, or end of a learning progression. It all depends on what your goal is. You could even use it at the beginning and end of learning so students can see their growth.
That's impressive. This seems like a valuable resource in supporting our language commitments.
Absolutely, and by giving students the tools and the time to investigate and discuss, we're not just teaching vocabulary, we're building confident mathematical communicators.
We invite you to try a Vocab Detective activity in your classroom. You can find them all on our RUSD secondary math website.
For Instructional Services, I'm Madison Nolan.
And I'm Anthony Maldonado. Thank you for everything you do for our students, and thanks for watching.